Cormac, how nervous were you for those final few minutes down on the sideline watching on?
Yeah, I was pretty nervous. Obviously, I have a lot of belief too, but it's quite hard. The human in you, I suppose, is always thinking the worst. So I was quite nervous, but I had a feeling now the lads would see it through. They did.
When you're watching James Lowe sprinting up the pitch, as part of you go and just kick that ball straight out over the touchline?
Yeah. Well, I think we speak about being ruthless all the time and always playing what's on. And listen, you get an opportunity like that at Six Nations, massive line break, always going to make the most of it. But I think, we're lucky with that kick in the end not to get an extra point there.
And just finally then, from your own point of view, from the way you walked in here, you look like a really, really happy and proud man. How pleased were you to get your first opportunity in a Six Nations, and how do you think it went?
Yeah, I was delighted. Obviously, I've had a pretty crap season. I've been injured for the whole season. I think I played like 4 or 5 games. I haven't played since December. I think I met a surgeon recently, and I was supposed to get surgery and stuff, and said I'd give it one more shot. And then all of a sudden you're playing again. So it's class, it's unbelievable. So I was delighted. I'm delighted.
You were used a lot in the line out. That was a big responsibility for you.
Yeah, it was. It's something that I think here it's no shock to anyone that anyone who plays 6 for Ireland usually is used and used well. So I was happy. I was happy enough to get up. Got lucky sometimes in defence. I thought I picked my spots well. We had a plan going in. Their drill's class. They get double top height every time, and got lucky not to steal a couple more, but just got the one. So happy enough.
And what was the kind of sense of when they that try that was chopped off by line-up? Was there a sense of panic in the team? What was that like? Because they were really, really tough out there.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the words panic. It's just a lot of time for us. For me anyway, it's confusion. Because as you saw yourself in the game, we're so good for parts, and other parts that are not so good. So it's just kind of getting back to zero, getting your head around it, and then going again.
How did you find the build-up this week? Who were the voices you were trying to turn into in camp, and just where was your mindset going into it today? Yeah,
it's mental because for me, at the France game and stuff, such a big stage, and I had a taste of it from sitting on the bench as a 24th. But then, for me, I treat every Ireland game just like an Ireland game. They're all so special to me. Whether it's Portugal or Fiji or Georgia or whatever, they mean the world to me. But I think I was blown away by the response from just social media, online, my family. It's such a big deal for them. 6 Nations, maybe I didn't grasp it as much as I should have. So that was a shock, but kind of came to terms the last couple of days, got my head around it, and then just kind of got stuck in.
Cormac, there's a good few Ulster lads in there now, and lads playing well, like Stu with the quarterback pass and stuff like that. What's that vibe like? Because you're all doing well with Richie and stuff. What's that like? You guys now kind of walking a bit taller in camp as well these days.
Yeah, it's good, but I think it's no shock. Stu's been in class for the last 10 years probably. He's unbelievable for us, for an Ulster. I think everyone, if you watch us play, and even when he plays for Ireland, he's always been good. He's got an opportunity today. He went well. Rob, obviously, complete joke when he's on. Today was absolute joke. And then there's boys like Tom Stewart, Doki, and Jude still yet to get back in or even get their first shot. So looking forward to that. But it's class. It's nice to come in, obviously, with your teammates, but at the same time, you're here. You're playing for Ireland, so you have to get around the lads, and it's for me it's so special playing with lads like James Ryan, Big Joe, lads I look up to, Ty Byrne, slash obviously Eddie too, it's special.
Do you think there's a reason why so many Ulster players are getting their shot now this year?
I just think with the way the squad's going, a couple of lads have obviously moved on. There's obviously like Bundy, he's not in, so lads are getting their shot. But I think at the same time, Faz obviously picks what he thinks is the best team, so I think that if lads are playing well, they get rewarded. So I can't look too much into it past that.
Does the confidence kind of come with you though? The confidence that you've been playing with up there this season in the URC and obviously the Challenge Cup as well. To bring you, do you bring that confidence with you to the audience?
Yeah, of course. It's whenever you're winning games, you obviously feel better. You know what I mean? When you're redeeming games going into weeks, and then you can build that, stack that back to back, and then hopefully obviously when you come into camp, you kind of have that belief, that trust that you've been playing well. You're playing in system. We obviously play a similar system to Ireland with Mark coming in now. Mark's obviously an unbelievable coach, so we play similar. So it's kind of easier to get back into it.
Cormac, sorry, just on the injury there, when you met with the surgeon, were you saying it was touch and go as to how you come back playing or the level you come back?
Basically, because I'd missed so much of the season, that the concern was, it would lead on, it'd continue on into the next season. So, the idea of meeting surgeon was kind of get ahead of it, put it to bed now, fix it, and park it and go again. But as I said, I'm looked after so well here with the Irish physios, and obviously the physios in Ulster look after really well, and we kind of decided to give it another shot. And, like listen, it's unbelievable Six Nations debut. So delighted.
Cormac, where do you feel this Irish side are at the moment? There's a lot of words being used like transition and things like that. Where do you feel they're at the minute?
It's a tough question. Like for me, I think if you look at the squad and who's there, a lot of lads are the best in the world in their position, or if not, they kind of should be viewed as so. You know, like everyone on that team is so good. Obviously, it's a bit younger now, I suppose, but like for me, when I come in here, I feel like I'm in the best team in the world with the best players in the world, and I think that that's all that really matters for me is that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I know you're saying they're all the same for all the Ireland games are the same, but I'm sure it was a very special day for your family and friends. You know, your first time.
Yeah, it's mental. Like it's just, I don't know how to describe it. It's just a different feeling. You know what I mean? You're playing for Ireland, you get a kind of nervousness that you never really experience at club. It's so much bigger. You know what I mean? Getting that bus in, everyone's waving at you and stuff. It's class. So it's good.
Did you a lot of people here today?
I did. A good few friends that were there. So it's good seeing them. You know, obviously don't get to see them a whole lot because I'm working. They work down here, so it's good to see them.